Hi everyone, it's March 19, 2021, and you're watching me, Nikki, also known as Faces Trader, here on the Awesome10X Global Market Update. It's already Friday, so just wanted to share to everyone that every Friday we do have a free Friday class. So go to our YouTube channel, 5:30 p.m. Philippine time, and you'll see my topic today. My topic today is to teach you selling put options as a strategy and collecting awesome 10x winners for March 19, 2021. This is our topic. I'll discuss you why it's not a bull market in 2021. It's a choppy market. Going to discuss about the 1.75% yields, the nightmare on Wall Street. I'm going to teach you guys how to handle a put selling, what we are planning to short, which are the zombie stocks. It's an interesting class. So those are the things that we will be discussing, and we're going to wait for the right timing and give you the thesis on why we think that these names are not good. At the same time, there are very great companies that are super great that we want to collect. These are awesome 10x winners, and we would love to actually accumulate them just like Kathy Wood would. ARK Invest fund manager Kathy Wood has a huge bet on Teladoc, and we do agree with her bet that the North American telehealth market size has been growing and will continue to grow for the next foreseeable 7 to 10 years. And owning the Tesla of telehealth, which isn't Amazon, which is Teladoc, is one of the best ways to uncover that. So very strong results, positioning Teladoc Primary 360 for success. It's a new approach to primary care. You could do diagnosis, refer, coordinate, monitor, manage, wellness, and prevention. They already have so many clients, and the early commercial traction has already done well as of January 2021. Initial outcomes, you can early detect chronic diseases. 50% of all the hypertension diagnoses were first time. Greater than 70 distinct diagnoses, 30% engagement, huge net promoter score. When you say 95 NPS, you're in the league of Apple, Tesla, Starbucks, Nike, the best of the best. Top 5 concerns: obesity, hypertension, anxiety, depression, diabetes. These are all addressed by Teladoc's health solutions, which tells you that the total addressable market is very huge. The care coordination to Teladoc services, 10%. In-network specialists, 20%. This one is actually a clip from a very good video. I want you to see this video by Cass Gaines Academy. The $2.4 billion bet by Kathy Wood. Very strong buy, I think. So I agree with that. And yes, I do agree with this, that we are only scratching the surface when it comes to US memberships. Significant growth will come across your telehealth and chronic conditions. You already know that Teladoc bought Livongo last year, and that addressed your diabetes and hypertension white space. But then again, the market rests with about more than 52 million and 18 million potential users of current Teladoc clients. So this is the population, 70 million. So the enrollees as of third quarter 2020 were 500,000. The US population is 320 million. We are seeing, in my view, if Netflix disrupted streaming, if Amazon disrupted e-commerce and cloud computing, and Microsoft did the same to personal computers, cloud computing, work productivity, I think that you have to understand that when it comes to telehealth services, Teladoc is the stark number one. And in Q3 2020, Teladoc Health actually had double the visits from its closest competitor. The second place is Amwell. So a few things, of course, with the markets gyrating, we are seeing as well Tesla consolidating in this perhaps consolidation channel. The highest 890, the current low here is about 540. We do see a potential drop on Tesla. It could retest here at about 550, 560, or even lower here at about $500, or at worst, maybe here at about 390 or about 430 and 330. I think as awesome 10x investors, as we always say, preparation is better than predicting the rain. And so we would love this rainfall if it happens to Tesla in the next 3 to 6 months. So Tesla is now actually exploring if it could succeed in India. This is a CNBC coverage. You can check it out yourselves. But they were saying that Tesla needs to partner with somebody. And actually, people were already arguing that Tesla would likely partner with Tata Motors. However, India's average purchase price for a car is still just $12,000, very low from the current lowest pricing of Tesla, which is $30,000. Now, I would agree that Tesla models could still go lower. I've been watching some videos that they're saying that Tesla can have a $25,000 car as battery production lowers within the next 5 to 10 years. I look forward to that next 10 years. So very strong secular trends here. Just understand what you're buying. If you understand collecting winners, I'd be happy to talk about getting some Palantir here, about 22 all the way to $20. So the drops last night of about related to the yield spike of 1.75% is something that Awesome10X is actually prepared for, and some of us actually saved a lot of cash, others even 100% cash in preparation for this potential sell-off this 2021. So we're ready for a crash. So, of course, this is also a good interview. If you haven't, check it out. The Investing Opportunity is a good video. They made a 30-minute video. I want you to actually listen to the last 3 minutes of what Alex Karp is saying to all their investors. Watch this part here.
And a liquid. I'm very happy for them, and it makes my life better too, because I feel even freer. I don't have to wake up in their service every day.
Here,
country, I believe, and to some extent won, and we are to some extent battling away with short-termism on Wall Street, which I think is one of the most destructive, corrosive attributes of an otherwise interesting and largely functioning system. We told the Wall Streeters that we will focus on building the long-term health of our company, that we are going to invest in our product development and in our clients first and foremost, and then you just have to battle it out with them. But I would say from the perspective of Palantir, we've been at this a long time. I have a lot of people at Palantir who stayed at Palantir because they believed in our company, and to some, because they believed for reasons that sometimes are hard to understand, and I struggle to understand, and they believed in me. And they are like many people in tech, their share price was both going in the wrong direction and illiquid, and they stayed for years and years and years and years. And now those people have shares that are actually quite valuable, and I'm very proud of that. And I think despite the fact that we have to battle it out, we've been battling it out with Silicon Valley and venture for people. Now we have to battle out the short-termism of some people, not all people on Wall Street. And that may be the price, but I'll tell you, the fact that these people at Palantir that have been at Palantir for a long time, that stayed while all their friends who may not be helping the world very much were making big money, and their share price was both in the wrong direction and illiquid. I'm very happy for them, and it makes my life better too, because I feel even freer. I don't have to wake up in their service every day, or still wake up in their service, but I don't feel imprisoned by my responsibility to free them from a share price that was pretty bad for them. So it's a mixed bag in some ways, but I think for most people at Palantir, especially the people who built the company below me, it's been very important for them, and I view that as very important for me too. And if the price is we've got to move our battle from exposing Silicon Valley's weaknesses to exposing the short-termism of some people on Wall Street, then that's the price.
Been in the crosshairs in a good way on the Wall Street Bets Reddit forum. Did you keep an eye on that? Is there an aspect where you worry, gosh, it's been too hot in the short term, that means next year people are going to be asking me why the share price is falling? Did you worry about that?
Well, I mean, of course you worry about a lot of things when you're somewhat neurotic and introverted. I'm not saying it's never occurred to me, but I have a lot of other worries that worry me a lot more. And I like the so-called retail investors for lots of reasons. First of all, unlike many people, they're investing their own money with no safety net. Many of them are engineers, so they actually go out and evaluate our product. And by the way, they dispel a lot of kind of what I would call slanderous critiques of Palantir written by people that don't ever seem to have engaged with our product. And so I really like these people. I'm very happy we DPO'd. I think some of when you DPO, you give investors a chance to make money and not just big hedge funds on Wall Street. I'm very proud that normal people investing their own money with their own risk, making their own opinion, made a lot of money. And we are working at Palantir for a long-term outcome. What I would say to everybody, you, your audience, retail investors, we're in this for the long haul. If you are speculating or or you're thinking about the short term, there are plenty of other things to invest in. We're building the company we believe in. We're going to do it for the long haul. There'll be ups and downs. My lawyers won't let me say more than that, but it's obvious. And if you want something else, it's a huge world. Buy some other stock. You don't have to buy Palantir. No one's forcing you. We're completely liquid. Do something else.
I mean, I just love the gall of the CEO. I've always liked Alex Karp ever since I've been watching Palantir, even before they did a direct listing. We do have a direct listing analysis on Palantir. So in case this is your first time watching the channel, please take a look at our Awesome10X coverage on Palantir. We got in at about $9 to $10 when it got a direct listing. So far, it did go to about almost $40. And you could see from the chart that it has been volatile. You could see that from about $9 to $10 where we got in, it rallied to 30, rallied to about $44, and then back down to about 22. So it has fully corrected 50%, even falling as low as about 1980 during March 5. I'd be happy to get this on a 50% drop from its peak, even if volatility can even render it to go down further at about below 20. I do think that for those who don't know Palantir, just check out Gotham Foundry and understand the softwares that they're doing and the clientele that they've got. So it's really about it's your prerogative and your decision to understand what you are putting your money into. Okay, so that's one company, and alien technology, alien included, disaster response, rogue traders, insider threats, cyber attacks, data exfiltration. Come to our planet, palantir.com. Your nightmares meet our platform. So this is just one of their posters. I think like everyone in the Reddit community also love them. And they see a Tesla. And it's not unlikely why Peter Thiel, Elon Musk, and Alex Karp are all actually friends. So just something for you guys to know about. Now, I showed this chart, Kraft Heinz, just because I was taking a look at our favorite fund manager, which is Michael Burry. Michael Burry has been buying some Kraft Heinz shares, perhaps in anticipation of what he foresees a huge market bubble, which I don't disagree with. So just wanted to share that what exactly is Kraft Heinz for those who don't know who Kraft Heinz is. Kraft Heinz Products is one of the largest conglomerate in the world. It's not just in the Philippines, not just in the US. So you could see that these are the products that they do. Baking and desserts, beverages, cream cheese, ketchup, mac and cheese, some meat, some nuts and snacks, some salad dressings, and more items. So you can see a lot of things in the Kraft Heinz. These are their brands: AI Worcestershire sauce, Boca, Cheese Whiz, Heinz ketchup, Good Seasons, Jell-O, HP sauce. So typically you buy companies Tabasco, Planters nuts, Philadelphia cream cheese, the Miracle Whip. You buy these companies when you actually foresee chaos, because these are essential products. You don't see a huge growth. You just see value for what it's worth. So Kraft Heinz, let's understand why would Mr. Burry buy this. From $100, it fell to as low as $20 or 80% in the last 3 years. And so far, we're going to get in at about 35 to 39 or roughly 60% below the $100. Let's ask ourselves, will Kraft Heinz go back to $100? Or even at $50 to $60, can we make some 20% money with a 20% downside risk? Can I even get in at $30? So how do we determine whether Kraft Heinz is a buy? Okay. Why don't we read some news on Kraft Heinz, the company? the third largest food and beverage company in North America, the fifth largest food and beverage company in the world. The ticker symbol is KHC. The CEO is Miguel Patricio, July 1, 2019. So there was a change in management, and Kraft is always compared to Kellogg's, Unilever, Kraft Foods, General Mills. So yeah, ketchups. So these are their brands: Kraft Heinz, tomato ketchup, Kraft mayonnaise, some mustard. Let's make life delicious. Kool-Aid. This is their business. So Kraft 1 and Kraft 2. So we're talking about just the coffee. So let's take a look at what the food business is saying on these condiments. Kraft Heinz is confidently optimistic that mac and cheese will continue to go up. Okay, stocks go up, Kraft Heinz goes up. Kraft Heinz gave an outlook of a mid-single-digit organic net sales growth for the fiscal year. They didn't offer a guidance. They expected 2021 results to be ahead of their company's strategic plan. The momentum has been building. We're cash rich. Okay, we've got a net income of $600 million, equivalent to 50 cents on our common stock. This is down 34% year on year in the third quarter, related to pending cheese transactions and some gain on sale on some natural cheese business last year. Despite this negative impact on currency, our net sales actually rose 6%. The stock price is $30 as of October 29, up from nothing. And then the United States sales increased 7%. Organic net sales increased 12% in retail. Our food service, of course, your restaurants got closed, so declined 46% in the second quarter. As for their supply chain, they've adapted, responded to the demand for their products. We've successfully been able to drive the road at 90 miles per hour, keep it up with the demand, and show it in spades, our agility, our ownership. Our supply constraints like cold cuts, cream cheese, mac and cheese, and stuffing were all relieved supplies. And we expect to even go double, triple-digit investment dollars, improving our capacity by 2021. In the international market, we made gains, prioritizing Russia and Brazil. Net sales increased 4%. In Canada, sales declined flattish, about 2%. There was lower coffee and food service shipments, offsetting the price gains in our strong platform growth. In terms of individual categories, we've got expanded to taste elevation, easy meals made better, real food snacking, fast fresh meals, easy indulgent desserts, and flavorful hydration. This fits the bill to Nikki, who doesn't know how to cook, so instant meals. Okay, which includes ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard, nut spreads, jams, hot sauces. Market share for taste elevation grew in 70%, where it competes in the third quarter. There. Okay, so they said that they've got net income of $1.44 per share. That means that at $30, you're paying about 20 times price to earnings ratio. It's not expensive. That's why maybe Michael Burry bought it at $30 in the first place. Okay, so let's understand more. Does this company give some dividends? Go to finviz.com. KHC. KHC is a company that my dad would buy because he likes these types of cash-rich companies, companies that he can understand. Market cap of $48 billion, income is stable. You've got a book value of $40. You've got dividend yields of about 4% a year. You've got cash per share of about $3. You've got income. You do a dividend history. You could see that the company pays eventually. Earnings per share will grow with the expansion of those meals. A lot of people also made an overweight call to about $40 reward. Solid on innovations. And okay, so let's see. Can it continue? Announcing nomination of new board members. Why is one of America's favorite hot dog brands up for sale? Here's how Berkshire Hathaway handles their Kraft Heinz position. So you've got the luminaries like Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett, and Michael Burry both loving into the value play of Kraft Heinz. take a look at the last 2 years. You could see the revenues have been stable at about 25 billion. So let's assume that this year is still at $25 billion. We're paying a 2 times price to sales company with income there about 20 times. It's not dirt cheap, but it's not it's not expensive sky high either. And so maybe that's the reason why they're buying in. You could also understand that their competition, which is Conagra Brands, is looking to sell some of their hot dog brands as Conagra wants to go into the faster growing eating trends, meaning millennial snacking, more frozen foods. I actually, guys, like Conagra Foods and Kellogg's. So in terms of studying these types of industries, I made a buy call on Conagra. I remember it about 24 to 27 last year. So it was whoops, close this. Yeah, here I was buying here 24 to 27. Right now it's 37, so it already went up. Conagra is now trading at about 1.5 times price to sales, also 3% divs. So in fairness, you do make some money. I also made a buy call on Kellogg's at about $60, 63. Wala, tulog pa Kellogg's hanggang ngayon. So we were I gave a buy call because Kellogg's is very strong on incognito. Kellogg's is also doing well on their they've got Kellogg's owns your Pringles. Kellogg's owns your snack brands like Boom Chika Pop. Tama ba? Tama ba, guys? I studied this kasi last year pa eh. Or 2019 ko pa to inaral. Actually, it's here. Medium. Just go to Kellogg's, Nikki. I have it in Spotify. I also have it in my Medium. Sometimes, if it's a 2019 idea, I might have published it in my Medium blog. But these days, I publish it in my Awesome10X. Not as a blog form, but as a class form. But I believe in Kellogg's, Conagra, companies, yeah. And a lot of people talked about it. It's not just a cereal play, actually. So you are wrong if you think that Kellogg's is just simply a cereal company. It's not. I'm not sure if I published it or if it was in my draft form. Published. I'm not sure if Medium can do a search only on my published versions. But yeah, so there. More earnings calls on Kellogg's after the 3Q19. Yeah. I actually am of the view that there is a huge trend there's a huge secular trend on frozen food and plant-based brands, and that is captured by your Kellogg's. So these are it: the Pop-Tarts, the Morningstar. Yeah, actually, right now, even at $60 Kellogg's, if you are more of a company, if you are interested in safe play and consumer staples, I'm okay with that. I like this one, the leaf jerky. It's like beef jerky, but it's plants. It's plant protein. It's all leaf. Morningstar Farms is innovative in my view. Yeah, which is owned by Kellogg's. And I remember they have the nutrition bar. I like the nutrition bar that they own. They bought a nutrition bar firm. Nutrition bar. They bought it and they made a lot of money on it. Like they had a $6 billion acquisition. There, the RX bar. Yeah. So the RX bar is one of the reasons why I liked it. They bought it at $600 million. And the RX bar actually gave at least $200 to $300 million of sales in its 2 years. So it's really a very good acquisition on Kellogg's part. So yeah, I still remember the things I talked about 2 years ago. Yep. Berkshire Hathaway is a company that invested in Kraft Heinz. So despite earning $40 billion, Berkshire didn't do a sizable acquisition. Their top five, they said, still was Kraft Heinz was the most significant investment with a $40 billion market cap. 2020, they said that the stock closed at $38 per share. We exclude our Kraft Heinz, which we have 325 million shares of. This is our largest in market value because Berkshire is already part of the control group. Berkshire holds investments in this. That's one of the reasons why it's no more there. It's so big. 300 million shares times 40, they've like $12 billion on a $40 billion company. Surely, Mr. Buffett believes that this company is a $100 billion company. So they bought a lot. Condiments, sauces, cheese, dairy, meals, meats, refreshment beverages, coffee, grocery products. And Berkshire now owns 27% of all outstanding shares. My goodness. In other words, this stock will go to the moon. Joke lang, guys. It's just an undervalued company. So solid demand, operating model. I think that if you are a doomsday prepper, I just wanted you to know that there is a company, so forth, called Kraft Heinz. I have more ideas for you, but time's up, 25 minutes. See you later, 5:30 p.m. Philippine time. Let me answer some questions before we end. Have you heard of Yala? I saw it in the screens, but I haven't studied this. I think it's a small company. Is it a healthcare related company? I'm not quite sure. Let me see. Yala. What does Yala do? I'm very bad when it comes to biotech. So if this is a biotech, I'm sorry about that. Yala is software application, United Arab Emirates, 5 to 25. Very strong moves for the month, but they haven't studied it. It's a $3 billion software company. Lychee stock rips after Citron compares this company to Clubhouse and Roblox. You know, somebody asked me about Lychee as well, and I said I didn't know much about it. I know Clubhouse. I know Roblox. I don't know Lychee. Lychee. No, know about it. Live streaming company. What did they say? It's a cross-section of Clubhouse, Roblox, and now dating. And then why is it important? It compares favorably with Yala, which is rising 16%. I know nothing about these two companies. Oh, and there's a takeover talk for GameStop to buy esports entertainment. I'll be happy with that. If this is your first time here, remember that I made a buy call on Gamble at about $4 to $7. GMBL is now trading at about $17. So I'm happy to be validated. I talked about betting on the esports entertainment category, and GMBL passed my test. If you want to go back to that buy call, it was betting on sports. Let me see what date it was so that we could check it. The business of sports betting. That's the name of the title. Sport betting stocks, June 4, 2020. Try to search. I discussed about esports. I talked about. In this case, I was talking about DraftKings and GAN and legalization of gambling, PEN, National GAN, Boyd, the casinos. I talked about the business of esports. Wait lang, guys. It was probably in the other slides. Wait, let me see. Okay, let me do a cross promotion here. If this is your first time, go to awesome10x.com. Why should you get started now? And why should you join us? Because when you log in, inside the Awesome 10X, you get a category of all my classes, and you can actually do a lot of search. So example, I need to search for Gamble. I'm not sure if I did it as in I'm not sure if I put it as in Gamble. I don't think I put the ticker symbol on, but I did talk about it in about June. So I'm gonna search it for you on a monthly category. So this is what you'll see. A lot of classes, a lot of discussions, and industry understanding. And when you ask me about Roblox, yes, we covered Roblox. So those are important things to understand. The business of sports betting, I discussed this. Casinos, I discussed this earlier. So let me try to find out which date it was. This is June. Saragon. Business of sports betting. Mainstreaming. Industry deep dives, sympathy. This one, May 21, redefining sports and entertainment. This is that class. Redefining sports and entertainment, because I was discussing, guys, that in the future, you cannot help but define sports and entertainment actually as esports. So I was saying that in May 21, 2020, you've got a lot of interesting companies. Well, I also discussed about the trends on Fortnite, PUBG, Cocomelon, all of those things. Animal Crossing, how to make some money on the mobile games. Of course, obviously, C Limited was an esports play. But yeah, I discussed gamble. Wait, where was it? Livelihood, the reopening. Did I say it here? Or is it here? Think about I'm sure I discussed it. I just can't remember what day that class was. And I'm even sure that I did a free Friday class on it. I made a free Friday class on it. So it fell on a Friday. So it wasn't May. It's probably in June or July. Was it June or July? Let's see, June. June, Facebook, electrification, Razer, Portnoy tops, corrections, and face. Anyway, just so you know. There one. Esports Entertainment Group. Bad Guys finished strong, and company profile I discussed, Esports Entertainment Group, June 5, 2020. If you wanted to check it out, it just so happens that June 5, 2020 was also an Awesome 10X Free Friday class. So, what's the name of the class? Bad Guys Finish Strong. You could see it here. Awesome 10X, Bad Guys Finish Strong. You're supposed to see it in YouTube channel. Or if you can't see it, then you could see it here straight in slides. Let me show to you our thesis on this. Bad Guys Finish Strong. There, June 5, 2020. And a bonus company profile on Esports Entertainment Group. So I discussed about the bad guys, how you could make money on them. And this one, Gamble, Esports Entertainment Group. Talked about esports betting being a huge thing, acknowledging that Round Hill Sports Betting ETF was a great idea. So these were the companies that I felt were great: DraftKings, GAN, Flutter, Kambi, Penn National Gaming, and a small company which was Gamble, GMBL. So I talked about Esports Entertainment Group. Esports Entertainment Group actually allows you to do sports betting like these. Esports betting, let's say you're doing Counter-Strike Go. So Counter-Strike, League of Legends, Dota, Call of Duty, Overwatch, PUBG, Hearthstone, Hearthcraft. So they're a licensed online gambling company. So you're legalizing esports betting is something that I believe was happening. And this is one of the reasons why why I had a view that gamble would be a very good way to move, and as well as Lockbox. So GMBL. And happy to say that GMBL is right now trading at $17 or $20, is it? $16. So yeah. So from 7 to 4, we felt that it was really a good buying opportunity for GMBL. Okay, there's more. Let me see if there are more questions. Hi Nikki, what do you think about Bingo? Will the earnings reports on March 23 go up? I think that people will sell their BNGO at about 10. I sold some BNGO of Bingo. So BNGO I felt was a buy at 6, but it was a sell at about 9 to 10. Some of us actually shorted some BNGO here about $9. I think that we'll cover it at about $8 to $6. So lower price. If your price is about 5 or 7, you should be fine. But you should understand that the market volatility might be a choppy market. So there will be people who will second guess BNGO. My bullish theory on BNGO has to do with the Sapphire, the software. Yes, I would agree with that. But understand that people are also going to take profit some way, somehow. How will the rising yields affect the markets? The markets will fall, very clearly. Rising yields affect your risk-free rate, which means that your equity valuations would fall. And it's not just about the rising yields. The fact that the market is actually in bubble territory. You've got a real housing crisis. You've got a real NFT bubble. So we actually discussed about this very intensely in our inner circle, which is why I think a lot of our inner circle members are happily making some money off of the drops. You could see some testimonials here. This is an awesome testimonial. Shorted many names, up $7,000 on a market sell-off. Shorted the Trade Desk, eHang, Enphase, Pubmatics, Digital Turbine, Blink, Grow Generation, Danimer, BNGO was shorted. Yep. You could see that we also shorted a lot of TTD, the Trade Desk. This is an awesome 10x testimonial. Testimonial of shorts, the Trade Desk, Workhorse, Hexo was sold down. We sold it down. And of course, mga kababayan ko, Filipinos and non-Filipinos, just wanted to share to you that I do have an eToro account, and so far I opened it January 2021 upon the prodding of people to open an account, and they said they wanted to copy trade me. So I opened in, I entered some money, up about 12.6%, and then I took profits first. This was a span of about 2 months, and ayan no, kala mo your short is screwed, yung pala tama, so congrats. Ayan naman, so those are a few things that we did. And yeah, you could see, ayan no, puro short eh. We shorted the markets. We mostly shorted the markets. Short Magnite, short Grow Generation, puro mga digital advertising shorts. It just extended. Even the parents are happy that, look, my daughter learned how to short sell. Yes, we teach young kids as well to learn how to invest globally and how to do short selling if necessary. So ayun, very strong moves. This is a happy shorter. Upon prodding, we told them to short Plug Power, F-Cell. Plug Power actually reinstated their accounting, so sure patay yan. Skills, very expensive na kasi at $35 or $40 eh. Tilray, F-Cell, Magnite, Grow Generation, Sunrun was expensive. We took some profits off the side. You could see all of these profits are actually shorts. Those are shorts. Shorts win, kaboom. Ayan no, puro short yan. When you see a negative here, that is that is the actual change in price on that day. Negative 11% drop on Nano Dimension. And market value, when you see negative 10K, it means it's shorting Nano Dimension. $10,000 worth of Nano Dimension was shorted. $10,000 of SunPower was shorted. Etsy, Hexo, Sunrun, Workhorse, Tilray, drones like UAVS, Futu Tiger, yeah. You could see, ta-da, you could see all the shorts. It's all in our inner circle and also sharing on our Physics Trader Twitter profile. So yun, and I'm happy to say that the clients who copy traded me likes to say that it was literally make money while sleeping, because eToro allows you to do copy trades. So ito, in this copy trade format, there was a client who copy traded me. Oops, sorry. And let's see how that copy trade went. Copy trade means that you just simply click copy and eToro will already copy everything. So, ano ba yun? Teka lang ah. Actually, nag-copy siya, tapos nag-up siya ng 20% sa kakakopya lang niya. So, tinuruan lang niya ako na So I think I already reached my maximum AUM. So some people cannot copy me anymore. Pero I will just I'll just reshare. I applied to the Popular Investor of eToro program already. So hopefully that could help some people who wants to copy me. Hindi ko yata na forward dito. Oh, andito yon sa there's an awesome 10x. Sorry free community. So, ayun siya. Ayun no. Can you see? So, this guy deposited $20,000. Copy trade lang yan, up 20%. Kasi he just copied my stocks. Kasi natatalo ako sa mga index CFDs eh. Up ako 20% on my stocks. So, okay naman. Ayun. So, you might want to copy my trades if you want to just make money while sleeping. Just click eToro copy, open an account. Yun. Oh, and if you're copying me, I'd share my eToro refer the friend invite. Kasi I think if you open an account, they'll give me $50. They have that referral link. So yun. Ayun lang, 40 minutes na guys. So thank you very much for asking me a lot of the questions. There's thoughts of entering Twitter, Dada. I'm actually interested to buy Twitter right now at about last night at $66. I felt that the market was gonna fall. So I posted a lower entry price at 64. That at 30 is great, I think. But I think there's so many great opportunities. To be honest, ang dami kong bids in the market right now, hoping to get hit in the next coming days. A couple of bids that I'm putting in is Palantir at 21, Zoom at 300, Roblox at 60 all the way to $30, Palantir 21 all the way to 15. Dami guys, sobrang daming okay na company. Basta pinipilahan ko lang. Haven't gotten done. I'm mostly in cash right now as I feel that the market could still fall further. But I'm ready to buy companies I really want to hold for the long term. Okay, so see you again later, 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. And I want to share to everyone, by the way, that tomorrow, March 20, 2021, Saturday, I am part of the Lady Traders Confessions 2021. I'll be speaking about how to profit from market crash peaks, potential market crashes, potential choppy markets in 2021. So do check it out in the Facebook page. Just check Lady Traders Confessions 2021. You can sign up, register, and watch our pre-recorded webinars tomorrow. And there's also going to be a live panel Q&A in case you have questions on my presentation. Thank you very much. That's it. Thank you very much. Lala.